The next installment in Atlus's already outstanding library is Metaphor ReFantazio. And today I want to take you through the experience that I had playing just the demo alone of this game, because when I tell you that I might have, it's all over the screen. Damn, murder off rip is crazy. Also, side note, I am sick while I'm recording this, so please bear with me, brother. I'm working on it. I'm yelling at me. Where do I even begin? The beginning, I suppose. That would make sense, right? What is this bro doing, bro? He's just back here posted up in the front.
Nigga don't hate me because I'm.
When this game was first announced, I remember being like, damn, I'm already gonna be playing Persona 3 Reload. Now I have to add another Atlus game to my library? I mean, shit, say less. The game immediately captured my attention, as do most Atlus games. Can you tell I'm gonna just be glazing Atlus? I'm gonna just be glazing Atlus. It is what it is. Metaphor ReFantazio explores the themes of ideal and reality and takes place in a medieval fantasy world that is the mirror of the contemporary world. Our main character here is best friend with the prince, who has been cursed with a very deadly curse that's basically like slowly eating away at his life. He's kind of in this like comatose-like state where he is covered in these purple thorns. We, the main characters, are again best friends with the prince and want to save our best friend and free him of this curse. Around this time also, the king is assassinated and we need to take this man Louise out. He's kind of just murking everyone. Louise is being heralded as some kind of savior. Even the public might be split, but having no king has thrown the kingdom into pure chaos. The guard is waning and corrupt. The knights of the old guard are still about trying to salvage, and of course, Louise has zealots who are blindly following him and believe he will fix everything. I mean, wow. Atlus knows how to craft these stories masterfully. Like, I still need to finish the rest of P3R, though I had played P3 years ago, and I do need to finish P4G. Even in P4G where I'm at, the story is absolutely insane, and not even to mention Persona 5, because that's a whole nother glaze fest. Metaphor ReFantazio reminds me of what I love about gaming, and to be more specific, JRPGs or even just story-driven games. I wish these games were more forefront, Jesus, within the gaming world, but it is overshadowed by comp games like Fortnite or League or Valorant or Overwatch or CS, just to name a few out of the hundreds that we all know of. And I am also guilty of indulging and pushing these games. I mean, shit, Riot has me by the balls and has since 2016. But I'm at a point in my gaming career where these games are mindless and kind of just brainless. I think they are better in moderation for me, rather than consistent like they have been for the past couple years. Hell, I mean, I even want to play through the Horizon Zero Dawn series like I've been wanting to since I first saw Alloy. This game is absolutely epic, and I think the best place to start with that is the world. First of all, the world of Metaphor ReFantazio, like this is just peak. A lot of this game comes from a novel written by a character named Moore, who we'll talk about more in a little bit. It was the prince's favorite read, and it's now our favorite book. The book talks about an ideal world where everything is just, no one is alone or abandoned, love and purpose are abundant, it's filled with peace, and fantasy versus reality is a huge theme in this game. The king is dead, the world has been overrun by monsters and creatures called humans. This is very far from the fantasy we are reading about and constantly striving for, but just say humans? Yeah, humans, me and you, bro, like us, humans. Those are the creatures' names. They're just like these deformed things. They're like a combination of creatures all into one, and they kind of just murk stuff. It's actually insane. That part being revealed generally threw me for a loop. I just didn't think they'd be called humans, and Leon was kind of just like, oh my god, that's a human, and that was it. What the fuck is that? Huh? I'm like, whoa. A human? They just like never elaborated on that again? Like, I'm so confused. The way this world is laid out, you can definitely see that things are in disarray. Magla is just floating in the air with dense clouds that draw monsters to it. The kingdom streets are all look run down and kind of just, rather I would say heavy rather than run down. What I mean is when you walk into the streets of the kingdom, nothing seems jubilant. No one's dancing or singing or having good conversation. There's nothing but negativity. Maybe it's because you're an Elda, which seems to be a very hated race. Classic. Between being in this world, being in the different parts, and even seeing scenes animated, which trust me, we'll get there, it's so immersive, and I was honestly hooked like immediately. The archetypes, the type of characters that we're able to see and be involved with, the backstory that we get glimpses of why the world the way it is. I just can't wait to explore more. And I am so interested in seeing what kind of feats that our characters and heroes have to do to bring this world to the ideal that the book offers. The world is also nothing, you know, without the characters involved in this game. And I want to talk about the characters that personally stood out to me for one reason or another. I want to start off with my GOAT, Leon Stroll, because my god, I love this man with a passion! Leon, upon first seeing him way back at the beginning of the demo, I did not think I would come to like this man the way I do. He is the embodiment of nobility, or rather what makes one honorable and noble. He's chivalrous, he's determined, he's disciplined, but most of all, he holds truth close to his heart. This man cooks. When Leon awakened his archetype, I genuinely yelled. I got out of my chair, and the way he did his awakening by yelling into a crowd, his statement, his name, his mission was just... Oh, he gets one too? Yes! Yes! Dude, I fucking love Stroll, yes! Oh, it just made me so happy. Oh my god, so deserved, so deserved. Absolutely deserved, man. Perfect. Oh my god. I knew he'd be a knight. Yeah, he's just knightly as fuck, bro. Most of all, what I like about Leon is that he is the character that's our power. He's the warrior archetype, and as such, he's the one that's going to be taking the forefront and boxing for us with physical damaging. He empowers us like none of the other ones do. He's also the cool-headed one, but also the hot-headed one at the same time. His unwavering determination and passion for the mission that we as the main character has quickly showed me that I would genuinely like this character for probably the rest of the game, provided the story keeps him with us. It reminds me of the kind of person that I wish I was sometimes. I'm not as headstrong as Leon, though maybe some of my friends would disagree with that. Leon fills me with determination and inspiration, and it honestly feels like having him in our squad and being able to interact with him gives me strength that I didn't know I had. It's like, yes, Leon, let's go and beat that neck matchup together. Like, you're so right, you're spitting. Facts. He's fire. As in, he's bold and confident. It's amazing and more than welcome as a character to be introduced to. This character is the reason for more than half of this game. He's the one who made the all-important novel that the prince read and the world that we strive to create. It is because of more that we are able to study these archetypes further, allowing us to learn new skills, even swap archetypes to fit the current situation as we see fit. This game does also feature social links like most Atlus games, and thus progressing your relationship will also progress the archetype that those characters belong to. Moore is interesting. He's very virtuous. He has a very big sense of heroism, pushing us and others to be heroes to uphold love and peace. It's honestly refreshing. He supports us in our journey and guides us along the way. One of my favorite things about Moore is being able to see him in safe areas. Homie's kind of just like vibing out in these random spots, reading books, low con reading session, none too academic. His theme is also absolutely amazing, and I'll talk more about that in the music section of this video, but holy shit, I literally cried. Like, I cried. It was absolutely stunning. Shoji Meguro once again doesn't miss. I'm very much looking forward to learning more about Moore through the full game when it releases. As of right now, he stands out the character that gives me great pride, and I feel like he genuinely believes in us as the protagonist. I'm going to put these two in the same section because for me, they share the same kind of appearance in my mind, First off, Grias gave off the death flag so many fucking times. The moment we met his daughter, I thought to myself, and there goes another enemy dead. I don't really have any particular feelings towards him, maybe because his entire time with us was complete the mission, forget anything else, which is not a bad thing. But it didn't leave an impact on me until the latter half of his arc with us. When I saw him awaken his archetype, I was very happy about that, but I wasn't going crazy like I was when our protag and Leon got theirs. When Maria, his daughter, came to the picture and we learned through her that he is constantly gone, that's when I started having more emotion for him. He's doing a lot. He's trying to save the prince, or take revenge rather, but has his daughter at home as well. I think his death could have been avoided entirely, but probably something that needed to happen to advance the story. Like, bro, with all of that was happening, you still want to try to assassinate Louise? You're bugging. Gallica's in the same spot for me in terms of not having much thought about her. I mean, yeah, she's our companion, but I don't really know much about her other than that she's with us for this mission for the prince. That's kind of like it. Once I learn more about her, then I'm sure she'll shoot up far with my favorite characters tier list, but for now she's kind of just there. Now Fabienne, Hulkenberg, and this lady. Yeah, I'm gonna need them. Okay, anyway. Louise we'll talk about when the game is fully out, because I need more time against him rather than what I have now. As of right now, it's fuck him and anyone that likes him. The music in Atlus games is one of the biggest points as to why Atlus is so good. Atlus's track record when it comes to music in their games has never taken a loss. I mean, literally go on YouTube, go to Atlus Sound Team, and listen to anything. Like, why the fuck are they this good? Metaphor ReFantazio is no exception. They cooked again, like who would have thought? Atlus has this thing where they can somehow figure out exactly the kind of music an area or event needs. I like this about Eastern devs because Western devs also do this, of course, but it's just done in a very different way, and just as effective. Remember more? The academia theme of his place when we go there to talk to him and study about archetypes made me cry. Like, I shed actual tears and I have no clue why.
I don't know why, but this song makes me want to fucking cry. There's no reason why it needs to make me cry. It just does. It just fucking does.
I feel like it just radiates hope and passion. The song makes me feel like what I'm doing is grand and for this insane purpose that only I can do. The vocals of this theme alone also gets me emotional. It's just grand and epic. It's lofty and high and it's meaningful. Meaningful is what I would use to describe the songs in this game thus far. Every song feels like it holds a purpose, even the battle theme. That dude's vocals went crazy. The Northern Mind song was also fire. I don't think I walked through an area and didn't feel either strong emotion or get sturdy at least once per area. Oh, did I mention that every song here is technically just what the MC hears himself? Because, yeah. Gallica cast this like musical spell, and all the music we hear just comes from his head. So Douche is in his head when we got masterpieces to anything that's happening, and that's just hilarious. Atlus songs have replayability even outside the game. Once the game fully drops and the game's OST is available to listen to online, I promise I'm adding more than half this shit to my playlist. Like, yep. This is the last thing that I have to yap about, which is the animation and the combat. Listen, because it's on my keyboard. I don't think there's much I need to say here in this section. The combat is insane. It's a mixture of the classic Atlus turn-based style and even adding new things to allow us to not have to do that for every small thing we fight, but still get the rewards and the XP for it. The animations of this game are astounding. Everything is once again polished and flows seamlessly. And speaking of flowing seamlessly, the transitions. Oh my god, the transitions! Persona and SMT got these on lock. Especially P3R, I mean, like, what? Not to mention the anime scenes we get in the actual game. I'm very happy about this and I love that we get this. The first 30 minutes of the game was most definitely just us like watching things rather than playing, but I didn't hate it because it locked me in personally and it made the transition to playing the actual game more impactful. Side note, I'm pretty sure I saw them tell you the game will get an official manga adaptation, so yeah, that's bought. This game is absolutely amazing and is one of the longest demos that I've played. They definitely gave us a lot to explore and feel. You can even play up to the first 3 days of the first big time event in the game, although after a certain point into the dungeons it will end the demo. and the save data carries over into the full release, so there's literally zero reason to not play the demo if you're going to get the game. Metaphor ReFantazio is shaping up to become my favorite game of the year, to just say it simply. For me, that comes lately. It takes a lot to do that for me. When this game fully drops, I will be making a much more in-depth video about the full experience, so thank you for being here for my first video essay. There's a lot planned from the Fragment series to general deep conversation about gaming, and I'm looking forward to growing with everyone that chooses to watch. I'm sorry that this isn't exactly how energetic and as streamlined as I want it to be in the video. I'm sick, but I have felt so strongly about this that I wanted to record it regardless. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.